Hey, board gamers, BJ from Board Game Gumbo here, back in the Gumbo pot with another unboxing. This time we're taking a look at a game sent to us by Grand Gamers Guild because they're the American publishers of the Belgian Beers Race, the dice version. This one's designed by Michael Boutrio, who also designed the original game. Let's get right to the table and see what's inside this box. The Belgian Beers Race dice version. Full disclosure, I haven't played either one of them. So this is going to be a new experience for me. I'm going to crack this thing open, learn the rules, and try to stream a game pretty soon. So take a look at that. It is for 1 to 4 players. Takes about 45 minutes. Originally produced in Belgium by BYR Games, I think is the name of it. It's hard to read that. BYR, looks like. But it's brought to us thanks it's brought to America thanks to Grand Gamers Guild. I want to thank Mark and Glenn and the rest of them over there for sending us this copy, this review copy. Let's see what's inside. First we got some dice. Wooden dice. I'm a fan of wooden dice. I know people like their plastic dice, but just something about rolling those wooden dice. These are big and they've got 1, 2, 3s. The red ones have 1 and 2s. The yellow ones have 1, 2, 3, and 4s. 4 of those. Don't know how this game is played. At the time of this video, there are no videos out there on there. This game just came out in 2023, just now coming over to America. So there's just not a lot of content from it. So hopefully I can get some of that stuff done. There's the 5 red ones, and then 3 black ones that have thumbs up, looks like thumbs, and 3, 4, and 5s on. Okay, so that's the dice. I like wooden dice, so I'm partial to that. Then we've got a little bit of punch board, something already separated. That means it's going to be easy to pop this out, and it is. Some kind of little scoring or cheat sheet or something. So we'll take a look at that. I see beer and I see taxis on it, so good. And then I'm pretty sure this is the first player marker, if I read that right in some of the comments. And it's a little, definitely looks like a Belgian beer bottle. Yep, that fits nice and easy. Pretty sure it's the first player marker. And then some little wedges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 wedges, and they pop out very simply. Okay, actually they pop out doubly. I'm not sure what these are. We're going to find out, but they pop out very easily. And they're made up of 2 parts. So a little circle and then a little X and a wedge in there. I will definitely find out what those are. We've got a bunch of rule books. Oh no, got it. Okay, there's 5 rule books, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got here. Brewery book. So it's like a reference guide with all the breweries all around Belgium. Okay. Interesting. And some thank yous from the designer. Okay. Looks like publisher and designer thank yous, and a little bit a history of the breweries. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see what we got. We've got a German rule book, English rule book, Dutch maybe, and a French rule book. I would think, being from Belgium, it's maybe a Flemish rule book. So, and a German and a French and English rule book. Okay. Belgium has many breweries with unequaled know-how. Visit our small country, taste delicious beers and creamy cheeses, but be careful, don't lose sight of the different goals and your final destination, the Grand Place of Brussels. So I know we're going to be going out on this map. We're going to start out in Brussels, a couple of beers there, and you go out into the countryside. All the while you're doing this, this is a roll and write. We love those randowriters, and that's what this is. So let's see. The game in short. When you must plan your route with shared and secret goals in mind. Choose appropriate transportation to avoid pollution. Drink in moderation, of course. Don't become intoxicated. And are you going to grab some cheese for the road? Okay. So it's a race game going around this little map. Well, normally you're just kind of playing your own little sheet a lot of the rando riders that we play, but this one apparently you're racing other players while you're trying to go out there, but you don't want to drink too much. So it's got all the different parts of the rules, then description of the cheese cards, which I'm going to look at in a second, some variants, and just making sure you understand, don't drink with moderation. This is not to encourage anything that we shouldn't. And then there is a solo player rules. I will let you discover that on your own. Some reminders, how to choose the travel die, travel tasting, reaching goals, and some reminders on what the symbols are. I like that. I'm wondering, I don't know if this is the original rule book or not. I know that there was some questions about the 2023 rule book. I'm gonna have to check with Glenn and Mark to see if anything was changed on that. I'm gonna find that out. And if so, I'll post something in the comments below. All right, 2 things left. We're going to look at the map itself. They all look the same as far as I can tell. Yeah, they look the same. We've got a map of Belgium. Belgium is broken up between the Flemish side and the French side, with some Wallonie mixed in there also. And yeah, it's got tons of breweries all around and lots of symbols. So I've got some symbology to learn. And then the last thing we'll show you is the cards. Let's see what we got here. I know some of these are the cheese cards. As far as I know, it's not a flipping right. It's a rolling right. But I do not know how to play the game because, like I said, there was not much out there on the BGG forums. Very simple artwork, big giant icons. So I don't know what they do yet, but hopefully this we'll be able to figure out pretty soon. Got these red cards. I know that there's going to be some shared, maybe some private goals, some shared goals. So I'm imagining that's what some of these cards are going to do. And yeah, there's nothing wild or outstanding about the artwork. It looks like they went for kind of simple art to show what all the different things are going to be like. If you get all this, you'll get those kind of points. And then we got some cheese cards, I think. Maybe. We've got blue and black cards. All right, so that's lots of cards to go through, lots of symbols to figure out. And that's the back of the box that shows the fact that it's in 4 languages. And the components, a little bit of, it's showing some of the components with the first player marker. And I think we've covered it all. That's the first player marker and everything there. All right, that's the Belgian Beers Race, the dice version. I want to thank Grand Gamers Guild for sending us this review copy. We're going to try to learn these rules, get it played, get some content, because I don't see anything on BGG yet. So maybe we'll be the first people to get a video, maybe even a playthrough for it. Until next time. Laissez, les bon temps rouler, and drink responsibly.